Okay, I don't know if you can hear me or not over the wind and the crows. I was about to mow and had one of these itching things I had to try to speak about. Because if I don't talk about them when I'm thinking about them, it evaporates. Our senses have a gap, a large gap. We think that we understand and we see all of our reality around us. We see the stuff, we touch the stuff. But when a guy's doing a card trick, he is taking advantage of the point that we cannot see and understand every moment of what's happening around us. They make stuff happen that seem to be impossible. What he's doing is he's taking advantage of those gaps in our reality. If you got two people standing together, nose to nose kinda, and you look at each other's eyes, look at the right eye and then the left eye and back and forth, you will be able to see, or they'll be able to see your eyes moving, and you'll be able to see their eyes moving. You do that in front of the mirror, and you don't see your eyes move at all. Your brain stitches in what it thinks it should be seeing, not what is actually there. Not to get conspiratorial on you, but let's go there. There are corporations and governments and that understand these things, and they use them against you to make commercials, to sell you stuff. They use it against you to get you to vote a certain way, all kinds of different things. And they're normally just tiny little nudges, but all those nudges add up. Hey everybody, appreciate you checking out my videos. You know, on my last video I was trying to make a point about how color and sound and actually all of your senses, they're just a vibration until they are received by your consciousness. And it's really an easy thing to understand if a person can explain it correctly. And that's my problem. Let's compare your senses to like a TV show. And let's say that you've got a complete studio set up. You've got all of your actors and cameras and all of your production, and you make a TV show. And you send that TV show out over the airways. Now that TV show is now a vibration in an electric field. It's now a ripple in a radio wave. Now, if there are no TVs invented, there's no TV anywhere in the world, all you've got is a vibrating electric field, a radio signal. And that's the same way it is with everything in our field of vision and sound, touch, taste. They're all vibrating fields until a consciousness receives them. Then those vibrations have structure and make sense. But they're nothing. They're just a vibrating field until it enters your consciousness. Where science, religion, spirituality, wisdom teachers, it's all converging. And we're all been saying the same thing, except that science didn't realize what they were seeing. They haven't realized up until recently that the spiritual world and the science world are the same thing. I tell you these things, and you can say, okay, I know what you're saying, but deep down inside, you don't believe it. When and if that happens, that all of a sudden that snaps and you go, oh, now I get it. Now I get it. The world changes. I hope it changed for you. So I'm going to continue later on, another day. I appreciate you checking this out. If you remember your dreams, and you remember that there are other people in your dream, and perhaps you have a conversation with some of these people, and most dreams are kind of crazy. You don't make good sense of what's going on, perhaps, but some of them are just everyday life, and that you're just doing something with perhaps somebody you know or somebody that you just met, but these people in your dreams, they're speaking to you, and they're having a reality apparently. And where is that reality coming from? Of course, everything in your dream is coming from you, right? That's what we want to believe anyway. So if everything is in your consciousness, in your dream, you can see that world is an illusion that you have created. It really exists as a dream, but all those people in your dream, they're really just part of your mind, part of your constructions. And in that way, that's similar to the way our world is working. The world around us is more illusion than anything else. And that's what, quantum physics is starting to really come to grips with, is that it's very similar to the Hindu religions that have been telling us that forever. Well, been waiting to burn that pile for the right weather for a long time. And finally we've got it pretty good. It's a nice day. The ground's very, very saturated from rain. So clean it up.